just wanted to come here really quickly and say that yes, I did sleep with my plumber this week. I had to say it because honestly, is that kind of not every woman's fantasy at some point in their single life? Look, I'm not ashamed. And genuinely, if you want to judge me, please do, because honestly, at this point, there are so many more crazy, fucked up things in the world to be worried about other than this. But here you are anyway, so judge away if you want. Now, I do want to debunk that it's probably not your mailman and it's probably not your husband. He was a younger gentleman. He seemed very genuine. He did have some earrings and a mustache, which I thought was an interesting combo. And you know, it's crazy, although the amount of times that I've literally fantasized of this happening, I always thought that it would probably be with a like Amazon package delivery driver. What is happening here? I don't even know. Anyway, but no, they're too freaking busy. They're on rapid speed. You open the door, they don't even look me in the face. They don't even look at my beautiful freaking eyeballs. They literally set the package down, take a freaking picture, and boom, bye. So no, I had no chance there, and I'm just like, you know what? I guess that sucks. Like, it's probably just never gonna happen, whatever. And then my sink broke, and this was not in my forefront. I'm not fantasizing this. Because when you think plumber, like, let's be honest, you think the big old dudes with the crack hanging out. That's what you think of. That was not this plumber. That was not this fucking plumber. This man gets to my house at 7 a.m. and I am a mess. I look crazy because it's 7 fucking o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, holy shit, I need to go freshen up. So I met him in my robe, right? I went to go get a shower, get everything ready, and I came out looking like this. And so I'm just in the kitchen talking. We're just talking. We're having a good old conversation. He actually ends up he went to the same high school that I did. So I'm like, wow, small world. Our freaking high school was so big, so there was no way we were ever going to remember each other unless we hung out in the same clique, which we did not. Irrelevant. But so I'm picking up on vibes. I'm picking them up. I noticed him checking me out. I was like, fuck yeah, I got him. This is exciting. Like, is this really going to happen? So ensure and lock in that this was going to happen, I marched my butt upstairs and I popped 1 spicy cube, okay? So I go downstairs and we're talking some more. And then I was like, you know what a great idea would be? Let me go get the box. I'm just gonna go get the box real quick. So I get the box, I set it on the kitchen counter right above his freaking head. So when he pops up, he's like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh yeah, those are just, my spicy cubes, and I got into what they were. Tell me why this man's next question was, so are you married? I said no. He said, are you in a relationship then? You gotta be. No, I'm not. So that was his little green light. And so I was like, I mean, you can try one if you want, Dude's face looked like he just won the lottery. Like, he could not comprehend what was about to happen, because I'm sure that was a fantasy for him as well. So long story short, we ended up getting it on my sink, and then he finished fixing my sink. We went another round, and then he cooked me some eggs, and I am a happy girl. I'm a happy girl. So if you have ever fantasized about sleeping with the freaking, like the milkman back in the day, right? Come on. If you've ever fantasized that, the pool boy, if you're not married, you're not trying to be messy, you single and you're in your single era, I implore you to explore all of your options. Just see what happens. Hope is not lost on you yet.